Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to Collab with Cassie and
Ammo.
so today we are going to talk on the topic World Intellectual Property Day. It is a very interesting topic. So we're going to give you a little bit of info on what is World Intellectual Property Day all about. So let's start. So Amrita, can you tell us what is actually World Intellectual Property Day?
Okay, Cassie. So hello everyone. So I'll be moving on with that. So so World Intellectual Property Day is observed on every year 26 April. World Intellectual Property Day was established by the World Intellectual Property Organization in 2000 to raise awareness of how patents, copyright, trademarks, and designs impact in our daily life. So that was all about that.
Thank you, Amrita. So we're going to learn like a little bit. So why is World Intellectual Property Day celebrated? So every year on this day, World Intellectual Property Day is celebrated to learn about the role of intellectual property, that is IP rights, which play an encouraging innovation and creativity role in our lives. This day recognizes the huge potential of young people to find new and better solutions that support the transition to a sustainable future. So the ideas that are given by the youth, it's like giving them recognition on this special day. So Neha, can you tell us what is the theme for World Intellectual Day in 2022?
Yeah, the theme is for this year is IP and youth innovating for a better future and celebrating youth's creativity. That's the theme for this year.
Thank you, Neha. So now we all know. So for this year, we are all encouraging the youths or the people all are watching to get some new ideas for this. So we are going to learn a little bit of what is intellectual property. So intellectual property is refers to the creations of the mind or the ideas that we have, like things that we invent and go through. Like when suddenly we get an idea to do this, okay, so like we have an idea to maybe write a book, literacy, artistic works, it might be designs, symbols, names, images. Collab with Cassie and Amu is also like a name which I want to tell. So this was also our creation, collab with Casey and Amu, and we're going to do topics on this. So this is also our intellectual property, which like it's not given a name like property, right? But like still I'm telling, for example, so when we get an idea which is of our own, that is called an intellectual property. So I'll tell you a little bit of with examples to understand better. So examples of intellectual property include an author's copyright on a book or an article. So an author writing this book, anything which is like copyrighted and told only this book belongs to this author, this article belongs to this author. This is the example. So it is like his right. We don't have the rights to use or copy anything from his book. And anything like a distinctive logo, like example Gucci or Chanel or something like that, any logos that we can't copy and we can't give it a new name. So anything representing any products, any company, anything like that, uniquely designed elements of a website can also not be used. You might recognize in Google also when they are putting a certain type of images, they have written like names of their company, dash dash dash.com, like your like in few pictures they do have those copyrights. They're saying that this is mine and you can't use it, and we don't have rights to use those types of pictures from the website, even if it's provided by Google. And or a patent on a particular process, for example for manufacturing chewing gum. So we'll understand this like these new words, patent, copyright and all that, a little bit a detail later. So, Jenilia, can you tell us what is intellectual property and the types of intellectual properties?
Yeah, sure. There are four main intellectual property rights, and the first one is oh god, I forgot. Please stop. The first one is patents, and the second one is copyright, and then trade secrets, and then the last one is marks. Sorry, and most of the owners of the intellectual property frequently use one of these property law to protect the same intelligible assets so that nobody can copy their thing.
So like, why do you think this intellectual property right is important in our life?
Yeah, so the intellectual property is important to protect consumers and families, and strong IP rights help consumers to make an educated choice about the safety and then effectiveness of their purchases.
So now I think all of us have got a bit of idea of what is intellectual property. Actually, the main role of intellectual property is to enforce the IP rights. So like giving an authentication of the person, whoever has made that product or whatever thing they have made, it is given an authentication to that person by the government saying that this is a high quality consumers product, and that is recognized and accepted and respected by the other people. So the other people like cannot copy or make the another brand from it, from our ideas. So this is what so like there are few terms that we would want we actually wanted to tell, like copyright, trademarks and all that, but due to like the shortage of time, we have planned to continue this topic a little bit tomorrow also. So we'll also be explaining what is actually patent, trademark, copyright, and trade secrets in a little more detail, and we'll finish this topic by tomorrow. And I think Neha can conclude. Yesterday we got a question from a viewer saying that what is the treatment for malaria, and I think Neha is ready with the answer, and I hope that you can get to know what was the question's answer.
Yeah, there are like two treatments for that, and one is antiparasitics, and another is antibiotics. You can use it if you have malaria. The doctor, whatever the doctor gives the antibiotics or whatever the medicine the doctor consists, you can use it. That's it.
So thank you guys, everyone, for listening to today's video, and I hope that you got a little bit of information on World Intellectual Property Day, and you hope you enjoyed. So we'll all see you in our next video. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.